When is a man not a happy man? That's a good question, and I am knowing the answer. A man is not a happy man when, say, he don't sleep at night, or when he's losing his appetite, or maybe when he's rising in the morning and the sun don't shine for him, or he's getting no pleasure from his friends or his loved ones. That is when a man is not a happy man. And I, Emmanuel Bloomberg, am not a happy man. And why? Well, maybe I'm being foolish, and it should mean nothing to me where I am buried when I die. But foolish or not, I don't like the spot that will one day be my last resting place, and that is why I am not a happy man. And so what do? I go to Abie Finkelstein, who's running the Cemetery Society, and I'm saying to him, Abie, all my life we are friends. But I am not liking what you are doing. You are doing wrong. What the hell is it now? He's saying to me. Are you angry still because I'm trumping your ace last week? A man can't win all the time. Sometimes he has to lose. You're always trumping my ace, I told him. You are the worst solo player in the world. I'm needing my head examining for playing with you. But I don't come to the office of the cemetery to talk about a game of cards. So tell me, Emmanuel, what are you coming to the cemetery for? You're standing up, so you can't be dead. He is a joker, is Abie. He's other things as well. The way he's acting, you think he'd got no respect for the important position he is occupying. So I tell him straight to his face that his cemetery is a disgrace, and I don't want I should be buried there no more. He's looking at me like I'm dropping from the moon. What the hell's wrong with the cemetery? He's asking me. What's wrong? I answer. I'll tell you what's wrong. The place is full of beer cans. The hooligans is flinging over the railings. For a minute he don't answer. Emmanuel, he says, sit down. So I sits. So there is a few beer cans. You never seen a beer can before? What's so terrible? Beer cans, I tell him, is not for cemeteries. He's scratching his head and he's pulling out a piece of paper from the desk like he's going to write something, but he can't write. Everybody knows that. He's like me. He's putting his cross, but he likes to act like he's a professor. Well, the times is different, Emmanuel, he says. In the beginning, beer cans is not invented, only the cemetery is here. Now there is a housing scheme building all around, and can I spend all day picking up the beer cans? And believe me, Emmanuel, not a single customer is lying out there complaining. For a second, I'm not catching my breath. Then I am yelling that I am not yet a dead man and that I am complaining. So don't die, he yells back at me. Don't die, I say. What kind of a talk is that you're saying? A man must die sometime? So take your time, he said. Don't be in a hurry. You stop eating so much salami and saveloys. You take a laxative sometimes and don't play cards all night, and you try a little exercise and you leave the bottle alone. I'm looking at him. If there is one man in this whole world, and also in the next, who shouldn't talk, it's Abraham Finkelstein. When his daughter is marrying, I'm telling you, it's taking 5 strong men to carry in the alcohol, and Abie is walking out with it all by himself. He's drinking a whole bottle of whiskey every day before 1 o'clock, and you wouldn't notice. Excuse me, Abie, I say to him. I don't want to be insulting you. That's what I'm saying, but that's not what I'm meaning. I'm going to insult him anyway. For 50 years, I am telling him, I am paying into this society. With all that money I'm handing over, you could be burying me 10.5 times. So, he says, what are you wanting, a medal? We ran out of medals last week. I'm not wanting medals. I'm wanting all that money I'm paying to the cemetery to now go to the Victoria Cemetery so I can lie in a nice place. That's when he's losing his temper. Victoria Cemetery, he's yelling. You want to lie with the rich. You're wanting to be hobnobbing with the capitalist classes. I knew it. I always knew you for what you are, Emmanuel Bloomberg. You are a snob. So I'm a snob, I answers him, and I'm a fool for coming here. I should have gone straight to my lawyer. when I say that he is acting so different like it's not the same man. Have a drink, Emmanuel, he says to me. I stare at him. Is that a firm offer, I say? He don't answer. He pours the whiskey into a glass. So you don't want to be unfriendly? So I help him finish the bottle. Anyway, the bottle is nearly empty. It's nearly 1 o'clock. So, he says, with his feet high on the desk. So, you want I should give to the Victoria Cemetery the money you are paying in? Yes, I answers, and I'm counting every penny. It's coming to £210 and 43 pence. £210 and 43 pence, he is saying quietly while he is rocking himself like in a hammock, back and forth, and pouring the last drop of whiskey into his glass. Well, Emmanuel, he drinks the glass empty, I got news for you. Then he is belching, and I'm saying Mazel Tov, Abie, and he's saying thank you. All that money you've been paying in for 50 years, he says, picking up the empty bottle, it's gone. What do you mean gone? It's spent. Every penny spent. Spent? What do you mean spent? I say, is this another joke? Are you a greenhorn, Emmanuel, he says? Are you still coming off the boat? This is a burial society, and outside is the cemetery. People is dying sometimes, so when we bury them, it's costing. And the lower down we bury them, the higher the price is rising. And the bank, we are owing a fortune. This place has got a bigger mortgage than the Hilton Hotel. So do me a favor, Emmanuel. Go home and don't bother me. You see, that's the kind of man I am dealing with. By his own admitting, he is confessing. First he is offering a drink, and then he is throwing me out. Don't bother you, I shout at him. Is this our business for profit you are running? Is the paid-up members got no say? So say, he yells. Go on, say. I'm listening. You read the damn balance sheet. It don't balance no more. We've been a bankrupt for 10 years. I don't want to know, I'm telling him. I don't. Why? I got my own problems, and I don't want the lousy service you are providing. So cancel the order to bury me in this brewery you are calling a cemetery. For a minute, he don't answer. He's looking at the empty bottle, and I know how he's feeling, but I don't care. And what about the plot that's reserved for you, he asks me. What about that? Keep it. You give it to somebody else. But it's reserved for you. Then move it to the other cemetery. He bangs down the empty whiskey bottle. Can you move a hole in the ground? That's your problem, I tells him. I got no use for it here. All I'm needing is the money I'm paying to go to another establishment. What money? There is no money. I don't believe it, I answers. I want the committee should meet. Committee? What committee? He shouts. The Burial Society Committee, I tell him. Then go, he says. Hey, you take a shovel and you dig them up. You come in the cemetery and I'll introduce you. Have you got no respect, I ask him. Respect, he says to me. Respect? How many times am I telling you the committee is dead and buried? 6 months ago we are burying the secretary, and a week after the president, and that is costing a fortune. So who is left? Only I am left. And I'm calling a meeting of the whole community, and do you think they are answering the call? Only the rabbi is showing up. And what do you think? He couldn't stay, he says. He's presiding at a wedding. So I don't have no committee, and believe me, Emmanuel, in this business you don't need committees. But don't worry, when the time is coming, you'll get the service. Somehow I managed never to leave anybody lying around. I looks at the bottle, and now he knows how I am feeling. Emmanuel, he touches my arm. The Victoria Cemetery is also not what they are cracking up. 3 weeks ago they are asking me, would you believe it, asking me, would I lend them a piece of rope and a spade. They are broke as well. I'm thinking, I say to him, I am thinking, Abie, that you are extravagant. He's banging his fist on the desk, and he's shouting at me, extravagant! To be extravagant, you need cash. I got no cash. So tell me, I ask him, how can you buy a bottle of whiskey every day? Is the burial money going down the water closet? If I was to say his face is going red, I'd be a liar. It's going purple. He's not a man entitled to a refreshment, he chokes. A bottle of whiskey, I tell him, is not a refreshment. It's a celebration. What the hell have I got to celebrate? He yells at me. Am I celebrating your coming here and finishing off the last drop? I can see that when I am dealing with a man like that, there is no sense. So I walk out the door into the cemetery. Outside, everything is peaceful. I walk slow beside the headstones. I pass the place my old friend Uncle Cohen is resting. Now there is lying a man who could play a real game of solo. Every card in your hand he could tell. Beside him, Clara, his wife. What a wonderful person. How many times she's piling my plate with potato latkes. And how many times she's saying, take another piece, strudel, Emmanuel. And I take. She was such a beautiful person. And then I am coming to my father's stone. And next to him, my mother's. All the way from Russia, they are coming to lie at rest beside the railings in a cemetery in Scotland. And next to them lies a place for me. And then I see the beer cans. 2 of them standing up like soldiers. I picks them up. But they are not ordinary beer cans. They are heavy. They are full of beer. Nobody has opened them. And then the sun is coming out strong, and everything is bright, and the headstones of my parents is shining like they are lit up. And suddenly I am a happy man. I don't know why. I just know that I am. And that here is lying my friends and my loved ones. I puts the beer cans in my pocket, and I walks quick back to the office. Abie, my boy, I calls. Abie, come. The drinks is on me.